I'm going to change the color. Let's go for full blue. Hello, number ones. Welcome back to my channel. This is the Metatron speaking. Name an addiction that society has fully normalized, asks Irene on X. Yeah, I'm going to say social media. Definitely social media. 100%. Coffee? Not even close. Sex? What? Oh, maybe. I mean, I can see that one if you mean like in the way that it's everywhere and people get addicted to like pornography, that kind of stuff. Sure, I can see that. Gambling? Yeah, but it's not really new, isn't it? I'm going to say social media. Absolutely social media. That's my answer. The rabbit hole. Which way, Western world? Hard on criminals or hard on innocents? Is this even... Are people actually engaging with this? Yeah, hard on criminals. Obviously, hard on criminals. This guy should have never even been out. Hard on criminals. If you're white, you can't speak Spanish. Are you familiar with the entire country of Spain? Oh, that's funny. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. Also, please put the freaking apostrophes. White should be capital letters. That's the hill I'm gonna die on, by the way. We need to stop with this nonsense. White, uppercase. White, uppercase. Describe Jesus in one word. God. White people will literally choose a dog over a refugee in a heartbeat. See, I don't understand these kind of silly remarks. Like, what are you talking about? Am I supposed to get a refugee, put him on leash and have him as a pet in my house? Is that what you say? What? How are the two things even comparable? Also, when you say refugee, you mean illegal alien. So please use your words correctly, because we have nothing to do. Also, why are you making it racial? That's another thing. And then am I supposed to say anti-white people will talk about white people as a whole every chance they get in order to push their derogatory racist propaganda? That's the real question we should ask in this case. But regardless, the two things are apples and pears. They have nothing to do with it. If we're talking about, hey, there is an actual real refugee and it's still within the budgets of our system, yeah, of course, yeah, I want to help some people. I can't help 50 million people because that would collapse the entire country. But regardless, what does that have anything to do with a dog? And the people saying dog 100%, dog 100%, or racist, that's what we're going to get here. Has nothing to do. These two things have nothing to do with each other unless you want to have a refugee as a pet. Exactly. Angela says, why only address white people? Exactly. Ask all Americans. 100%. Exactly. Because she's racist. I'm going to say it. I don't even care anymore. What was the first controller you ever held? Well, out of all of these, it would be number 2, the NES controller, because I did not have... Well, no, actually, I'm wrong. It was the Atari, because my friend had an Atari 2600, so it would be number 1. But the reality is that the very first controller I've ever held, before even going to play, I think, at my friend's house, would be maybe something for the Commodore 64? Yeah, anyways, regardless, number 1. Sure, number 1. Absolutely number 1. I swear, I hate AI images. Democrats today, he called it a piggy. That's derogatory. Also, Democrats, we killed Charlie. Charlie's dead. Yeah, I mean, it's true. Not every single Democrat, of course, but yeah, there are plenty like this. And this type of leftist is the one I despise. Of course, that doesn't... If you are like, but Metatron in the comments, I am left-wing, but I thought that Charlie Kirk didn't deserve to die. I disagreed with him, but okay, fine, I'm not talking about you. Do I have to really specify? Great. But are you denying that this exists? Absolutely exists. And they are despicable. Despicable. That kind of left-winger will complain more about how words are violence when it comes to he called her fat than bullets being violence in necks. Make it make sense. You meet your 18-year-old self, you're allowed 3 words. What do you say? YouTube day 1. Get a head start, am I right? B tells us, I want AI to do my laundry and dishes so that I can do art and writing, not for AI to do my art and writing so that I can do my laundry and dishes. You know, she does have a point. Those kind of cleaning robots are a thing now, apparently. I watched a couple of videos about it, but in fact, problem with that is that unfortunately the technology is not there yet. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, so the AI housekeeping robot, this one here, your AI humanoid robot. I also don't know why they make it look like this. I mean, I was imagining them to be more like Detroit Become Human, but I mean, we'll get there for sure. The problem with this, though, is that even though on paper it sounds good, this stuff costs like $20,000, and if you pre-order one, by the way, never pre-order, anything unless you trust the source with your life. The problem is that you will pay $20,000 and then you see these little camera eyes right here. Can you see them? Yeah, so those camera eyes, as you can see, it means that it's not like the robot is currently fully capable on its own to do this. Now, it can do a couple of things on its own, like opening the door for you. But when it comes to actually doing the chores and all the stuff that you're seeing, it's because somewhere in India there is Abu who is controlling this and therefore seeing through the eyes and looking into your house. That's what it is. The majority of the stuff that you see it doing, it's because there is someone with a VR set controlling it remotely. Imagine the catastrophic lack of privacy. Already we have no privacy as it is, but this will be the one thing where you can actually know for sure there is someone else looking through cameras into your house. And what if that footage gets leaked and now like someone has the complete mapping on the entirety of your house or knows your habits or knows where you keep stuff or not? No. So maybe be careful what you wish for, to be honest. David says, before the genocide against Muslim in Spain, which genocide? I swear the usage of this word is a word which is technical, as a definition and parameters and requirements. Genocide doesn't mean killing people. It's not an alternative for killing people. It's a technical word. Anyways, against Muslims in Spain, 80% of the population was Muslim. Now, the Muslim population in Spain is less than 10%. Spain, which was once a Muslim majority state, has now become a Christian majority state. Amen. Because of the genocide carried out against Muslims. And AL says they're now saying they're indigenous to Spain. You can't make this up. Yeah, I mean, it's called the Reconquista, and it was based. Deal with it. The medieval scholar Joan of Arc at number 2, and no Eleanor of Aquitaine. Also, they did the 100 most influential women in history. I'm surprised they put a white-looking Cleopatra. That's very strange. And even my dogs went nuts. Can you hear it? That's insane. I'm gonna say. So, guys, what do you think? Joan of Arc or Eleanor of Aquitaine? I'm gonna say whichever you don't make black. Queen Amanirenas, if you want a based black woman. Stop turning our women black. It's nonsense. Ladies and gentlemen, let me present to you Adolf Hitler. What? This is Adolf Hitler. This is literally Hitler. Yeah. So this is a post by Michael Knowles. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking what this guy was thinking. Raymond. Who is he? And how did you, with your admirable level of intelligence, possibly post something this empty? Zay says, I've been reliably informed that your words are violence and that you should be treated like an assassin now. No, guys, this is it's his name. This is his name. That is a Namibian politician by the name of Hitler. Unona. Well, I guess this helps a little bit. And he was re-elected, which means he was elected before, I suppose. He's a Namibian politician. So, I don't know what his parents were thinking, but that's it. Born in South Africa, my friends. Born in South Africa. And I don't know what to say, but New York Post. Oh my gosh, New York Post. Adolf Hitler easily wins election for 5th time in Southern African country. Man, I swear that they're electing him to troll, aren't they? That's what they're doing. 59-year-old cruised to re-election despite his unfortunate name and has no plan to change it. I mean, I can see why. He has no plan to change it because people are broadcasting about it because it's insane. I think it's illegal. Like, I know in Germany it's illegal. You can't name your child that. But I think even in America, I don't think you can name your child like Satan. Can you? I don't know. You'll tell me. I'm not sure. But I think there are some names that are like, you can't do it. As a child, I saw it as a totally normal name. Well, yeah, as a child, I guess. Let's see. In the same interview with German paper, Unona said, well, he's getting interviews from papers in German. Probably that's why he's not changing it. Said his father gave him the name without understanding its dark history. How? How did the father not understand? What did he think? He was just a misunderstood man. It wasn't until I was growing up that I realized this man wanted to subjugate the whole world. Well, I want to say the nothing against Namibia, whatever the heck it is, but they do lack in the educational department. I have to say, both for the father and this guy. But yeah, sure. At least there we go. That's perfect for the left. And now they can, well, they already do it. I mean, for the left, it doesn't change much. They name everyone Hitler, anyways, and they say that's literally. So, no change there. No change. Nothing. Nothing changed. Yes. Man, that's incredible. That is crazy.